Next year.
1 year later.
Wind, fire, water, and earth.
And earth is across the river. Yeah, I'm thinking this year we're definitely gonna have to cross the river. I don't see there being a possibility of passing otherwise. I mean, unless some of them have respawned by this point.
Oh, the plants grew. It has been a year after all.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll have to go over to your house as well. I mean, technically, since it's year 3, we could check to see if maybe some of the old trees are available now. But I feel like that would be kind of...
122 go. Oh, the tree's not done growing.
Alright. Yeah, I wonder how my relationship's doing with my fam. It's really good with my brother, it's alright with my sister, and it's a neutral with my parents. Just like in real life. There we go. I really enjoy this theme. The only context I had to this music before this was the World of I.O., the Goblins campaign. So I only ever associate this song with goblin energy.
My relationships are all doing great except with my mother.
Mine's neutral with my parents, unfortunately. I think it's because I gave them a battle plan for one of their gifts.
They're like, more work.
They were just like, more work, thanks, bud. I'm so happy to see you off, as you begin your 3rd year. Wasn't sure I'd live long enough. Last year, I told you of the youth who ran off in hopes of purging miasma from the world. He was a scholarly lad, even from his childhood days. He always loved his research. He was especially absorbed in the study of an element that rules the other 4, earth, water, wind, and fire. Perhaps he found clues as he passed through the miasma stream, for he claimed that this element was the key to saving the world. No, that is a story for another time. Forgive my rambling. You'd best focus on more important things. Remember, come safely back to Skybox. Now farewell. Thank you, Roland. Yeah. This will answer it once and for all, because the first piece of mire we got was like right down the road. So if that tree's not ready yet, then 2 years means 2 years after you've actually picked it up. I mean, I don't know. You could try the port. Maybe there's a ferry.
If the ferry is ready, I want to go to Shella first.
Yep, fair.
But I forgot. We have to go down.
Yeah, no, it's a very weird map.
And actually, I don't think this is where the ferry guy was. I think he's in
No, he was up at the next one, but this is another port, so we could just try it.
Yeah.
It's worth looking into, but I think this is where Skiltskin lives.
Yeah, this is the tutorial area.
How you doing, Skiltskin? Yeah, he's just gonna go over the tutorial again, it looks. Yeah.
How'd you do it? Thanks, Stiltskin.
Alright, I imagine there's nothing on the dock, but we'll check real quick just to be sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going all the way to Stella as well, because that's the hometown of my peoples. Weird that I didn't get a pass.
Well, we have 2 of them, so...
Yeah, we have 2 of them now. It's just weird I didn't get a pass on looks alone. What element do we need? Wind. So we'll have to go back down to the forest. I think that one had wind and water. Wind and water, yeah. Oh! You want some Yukon wisdom? Damn right! I bet he's telling us about the nightmare again. Although the Ukes do not pursue it themselves, it seems there is a class of magic that revolves around the manipulation of objects. It is said that gargoyles were created in this way. Once awoken, they take to the sky, so you must drag them down with gravity spells before you attack. They are completely immune to other forms of magic, making them the perfect watchmen for stately mansions.
What?
It's a damn shame we've already dealt with gargoyles at this point.
Did we?
Yeah. At the estate, the manor. With the hungry...
Considered gargoyles?
Yeah, I believe they were. Because they were statues that when we approached them came to life and attacked us, and they flew up and we had to wait for them to come down. So I guess we had used gravity, which I don't think we had the option of getting up to this point. It's never dropped. Now I wonder what magic he was referring to in his story. Like, he said that there were the 4 main elements, and then that he was going into the miasma stream specifically to look for another element. Do you think that last element was just miasma magic?
That guy used the miasma to kill the miasma. Check and see if this guy has finished his fairy.
Yeah, he might have already finished now. How goes the ferry building? The other side? Nowhere, thanks. Okay, well. Then we'll go to Stella and then come back down. Shella, my bad.
Go to Shella, check it out, and if nothing of interest over there, then we'll head to the other side.
At the very least, we could say we went.
See what they have for sale.
Yeah, yep. And this one, we needed fire? Fire, yeah. Which we can get from the mine. Yep. I'm glad that they let... Oh! Go back over the mine? Yeah, okay, cool. So that tree is grayed out, whereas the one down at the forest was lit up again. So I assume that means that one we can collect miasma mire from again.
So if we can't find enough stuff on the other side of the lake, then we can come back.
And that's right outside of Skybox, so...
Close to home.
It's close to home.
I've already done those missions.
Yeah, so pretty easy to get to the tree. Alright, and this one was Earth? Or it's water now, I think. I'm pretty sure it's water now. Yeah. So we'll check the manor real quick.
Manor Head Bar.
Yep, cool. Skiltskin! What's up? Wonder if there's a limit to how much we can remember. For the sake of argument, let's just assume that there is. Where do you suppose our memories go once they're forgotten? Well, it has nothing to do with my quest, I was just wondering.
Man, it's the most profound Moogle I've ever had the honor of talking to.
Yeah, for real. He says more than just Koopo. I like the dynamic of a Moogle researcher. Does Final Fantasy have a tabletop RPG?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. They
Might
might
are
have
playable Moogles.
they might have licensed it, so I don't know if it's made by Square Enix, but I think there does exist one.
Alright, let's see if we can't cross the lake. I would wish to cross. Welcome back, friend, from afar. Allow me to raise the bridge.
Someone's attitude changed. Now we're friends from afar.
It's that Yuki's charm.
Hey, he denied you too.
You're free to cross. Enter in peace, friend. Thank you. Told you, isn't he awesome? Hello. Come have a look. What do you got? Strange liquid and she sells
Oh, they sell...
Shellamarks.
What?
She sells the Shellamark. So does that mean that gets used every single time we come here?
Very possible. Very possible. They also sell so many crafting recipes.
Okay, cool, cool. May have to find one.
Too.
You are a caravaner, are you not? Have you heard of Amadaddy, the eccentric? He is a most unusual fellow, but he leads our village's caravan. Alright, so he does have some plans. Design accessory.
They're all for accessories.
Right. I assume Flamecraft would let me use fire whenever I want. So maybe I could find a...
I've been hearing of a Black Knight. Talk these days is filled with dark titles. You know, the Dark Knight's 3 years into his spree at this point.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping that there was, like, maybe a cure craft. Clockwork, I assume, is for,
Fine.
like, stop. Yeah. New clockwork, I'm not quite sure, and I don't know what blue and white and gold. I don't know, I'll grab the white yarn, because that one sounds the most like cure. And I'll grab the blue. Because why? Alright. Moving on. Have you ever met Denal? He's so smart. There's gotta be like a loophole hole here, right? Somewhere. Hiding. That's right, there's more clavats than just tilling soil.
There's more to clavats. I don't think so. You should try your hand at wielding more than a spear. 4 elements: earth, water, fire. True. It was once like that too, many years ago. Memory is a beautiful thing. Perhaps this very moment will be fondly remembered someday.
Perhaps. Then again, perhaps not.
Perhaps it'll be fondly remembered by us.
Do the Ukes just have memory loss?
Do the Lukes have memory?
We might not even have bodies under this armor.
It's an unknown.
Path to magical arts has no end. Learn one truth and then forget two? Huh. Yeah, I think we just might have really shitty memories. Oh, that would have been a great spot for a Moogle thing. Yeah,
There was an iron shard, so it wasn't all lost. So I'm surprised there's no blacksmith here.
Well, we're magic crafters. Designed for anyone? White yarn?
Yeah, that's your accessory crafting.
White Misanga. It'll cost 300 gil, and it needs needle and white silk.
Needle?
Yeah, I need a needle and some white silk, of which I have neither. Goldcraft is a gold necklace, and it requires 2 gold and a cockatrice scale, of which I have some.
I'm researching a way to travel without a crystal. Everyone wants to see the world outside, to travel freely without fear. Well, if I succeed, we'll be able to live our lives without depending on the crystals. We wouldn't need to send out crystal caravans anymore. That'd be one less hardship in the world, right?
Well, I hope your research goes well.
You can watch, but don't interfere with my research. Well, I guess we'll keep an eye out for needle and white silk.
They say he can't possibly solve riddles that you have never found the answer to.
Yeah, I like why our memory is so bad.
Huh? Oh! You found it. Oh, maybe for once we'll get a stamp right next to a previous stamp. Oh!
Yeah, let's go!
You got a matching stamp, so you can play the mini game. Talk to a Moogle will stamp one of the matching stamps. But there's a catch. You can only play this minigame in multiplayer.
Well, we already did that.
That's fine, we're here. Yeah, got it.
Let's do it.
Oh!
Blazing caravans.
Okay, select a caravan with the A button. Each one has different attributes. Speed, acceleration, and handle. Colored bars represent each value. Red means poor, yellow means average, green means it's good. Use the L button to use match sight. Press A to speed up, B to slow down, left and right to turn. Pick up Magicite and press the L button to fire. Pick up foods you like for a burst of speed. Foods you don't like will slow you down. How do you know what foods you like? Alright, well, we can select a caravan on the screen.
Yeah, it looks like the minigame happens exclusively on the Game Boy screen.
Well, that's a dang shame. I don't know if there's gonna be a good way to show that off then. There we go. Okay. So, while we're doing this, I think I want to go with type C. Unfortunately, none of these are green, so I think acceleration's probably our best bet.
That's the one I'm gonna go with. Okay. Oh, is this just a mini cart mini game? Oh, this is silly. What do you... This is basically just caravan racing? What is the point of this mini game? I mean, I'm not upset that it exists, I'm just confused. I mean, I'm obviously failing drastically. And this goes on for 3 laps. What? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win. What place are you in? Oh, well, I didn't like that food, evidently. I'm in 8th, and I just made it to my second lap.
Oh, if you press the R button, you can see behind you.
Right, the L button,
Uses the item you pick up.
yeah. Oh! And my Game Boy died. Well, that's a shame.
Well, I told you, it was gonna die before you got footage.
Well, you know what? At least I got to show off some of what that minigame looked like. Alright. So... I don't know, fight me, I guess. Oh wait, you can't, because I can't finish the minigame. Though I'm curious what effect that will in fact have on the GameCube. I mean, I think luckily we did save before walking into Shella, so that's probably not that big of a deal. I do wish these had longer lifespans. It is a shame that they don't. I guess that would be the one good part about emulating rather than playing on the actual hardware, just because
The original model of the Game Boy Advance used actual batteries, and it lasted longer. But again, to get a backlit copy of that...
This is like $200 a piece.
Yeah. I finished in 3rd place.
I retired. Yeah, you could say that I retired, probably. Yeah, now we're just stuck here for a minute. Alright, well. Luckily we're not in a dungeon, so we're not in any danger. And honestly, this is a nice cozy spot to chill.
I'm gonna start that long walk back while you turn your thing back on.
Ooh. Alright, so that didn't necessarily end like I was hoping, but oh well. I at least got some good old footage.
That was the whole town, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we went around the whole town and we had circled back.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah,
It's still
I
connecting.
know. You just gotta wait. Here it goes.
Alright, let's move
Alright.
on. Okay, so our best bet now is to cross the river at
The ferry.
the Jagon Port, I think is what it was called.
Jagon River. So outside of Crystal Chronicles, what Final Fantasy game are you most looking forward to? I'll be
Most
honest.
looking forward to?
Uh, I don't know if most looking forward to is the correct word there. What do we need here? Water? No, fire. But honestly, I'm really looking forward to replaying Final Fantasy Origins.
Strangers in Paradise. That one was pretty fun, and we have the DLC still left to do. So, we even have some new content in there that we didn't have last time that we played. Though I am not looking forward to the last boss. That one...
I don't know, I got it pretty easily.
That one took me a minute.
I'm joking, it took us both quite a while.
Yeah.
Though I am pretty proud of myself for getting it first.
You did get it first, but you got it by like one more attempt than I did. I'm not even moving. The wind's moving for me.
Not so much me.
Strangers in Paradise is definitely a good one. I am looking forward to finally playing 9. You've hyped it up. You've hyped it up.
I consider it one of the better classic 3D, I guess. I consider 7, 8, and 9 a part of like a classic 3D.
Yeah, that's fair. The
Trilogy,
pixel remasters are all kind of one, like the retro class.
Yeah,
I don't want to say retro classic because PS3 is considered retro now.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I mean, it's, you know, PS3 was 2008
I know.
or 2006.
2006.
But I consider like Final Fantasy 1 through 6 to be the classics.
If we did it like comic books, that was Golden Age, and then Silver Age was the 3D classic.
I'd group Final Fantasy 1 through 6.
All kind of
6 being the transitional period.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd group 7 through 9. And then 10 being the transition to like major 3D. 11 being on its own.
It's an MMO.
Let's section off the MMOs. We'll have 11 and 14 next to each other. But 10 leading into 13, leading into 15.
I would say
15, 16.
Yeah, 10, 12, and 13 all kind of had similar vibes.
Yeah.
Just speaking as far as mechanically.
10, 12, and 13. And
10 still
15
wanted
and
to be
16.
old Final Fantasy.
10 was the last.
yeah.
10 was like a next gen old 3D.
I can't
fantasy.
speak on that because I've never seen footage of 12. I don't know how 12 plays at all. I know 13 has the ATB system, where everything is basically a gauge and every once in a while they attack. So that is like the first step to being so far removed from traditional Final Fantasies. But I cannot speak on
100
12.
gil. Okay. 100 guild across the river. That's fairly moderately pricey.
Yeah. But we cross. We'll also have to pay 100 guild to get back.
Well, you can pay the return trip.
I
That spends a lot of gil.
It's a nice little jump.
Final Fantasy, but it's the
Are you
Oregon
kidding
Trail.
me? That was 100 gil right there.
I feel like I could have swam.
Yeah. Because we didn't come with our wagon. I think it's implied we came with our wagon. I can see thee talk from across. You bastard.
Oh well.
I think we've been gypped.
The
Next
Final
time I'm talking to
Fantasy-
the ferryman.
A Final Fantasy version of Oregon Trail, but it's just the Crystal Caravan. Honestly, that would have made for a fascinating.
I fell down and hurt my leg.
That would have made for a fascinating spin-off.
Yeah, you're not
The
wrong.
Crystal Chronicles Oregon Trail.
Like, assuming that the plot of this game is... Oh, yeah, baby. This worked so well for me last time.
Do you think it's a new minigame every time?
No, I think it's the same every time.
Well, we won't know.
We won't know this time.
brand new world awaits us.
Alright. The Plains of Foom.
Oh, I didn't mean to do
Yeah, we don't need to go back here yet.
that. Are you sure? I was really enjoying the scenery here.
I mean, it was very charming.
He's excited to see us. Probably because we'll have to spend another 100 gil.
Exactly. I feel like we just got robbed. And it wasn't even by a highway, man. Who keep trying to rob us. Okay, so we have, what, 3 towns and the, Miasma Way. The Fields of Food.
Check it out.
So this is the actual town. And I believe we've ran into one caravan that was from here. But I wish I could set off and see the lands beyond our borders once again. Well, apparently someone, a Selkie, is working on trying to build a way for you to do that. So, I guess hope that he succeeds. Many of these fields have been passed down for so many generations now, they're like an heirloom. That's nice. Never seen a thief, so I have no idea what one looks like. You could be looking at one right now. You'd never know. This is a shop. He sells bronze. You can buy, blacksmithing plans off of him.
Indeed.
We've not gotten any mithril yet, but we do have iron and we have bronze. How much money do I have?
Well, I'm broke now. I just bought some stuff.
Yeah, did you actually pick up some stuff for the from the shop? I have 400 gold, and I have to at least
Gil.
keep 100.
Gotta say go.
Okay.
It's the
But
official.
in all fairness, Dragon Age has always been sovereigns, and then Veilguard changed it to gold and got rid of silver and copper. So
Yeah.
leave me alone.
No, I agree with you. It's a good thing this isn't Dragon Age.
Yeah, just leave me alone, okay? I have 400, so at the... Ah, dang it. I guess I haven't secured my thingy-mabobber. I disconnected on accident.
But, Gil's been pretty standard in Final Fantasy.
It's always been Gil.
Until it's not Gil, and then it's money with a U.
But money is for Kingdom Hearts specifically, I think.
I think it's been used in one of the Final Fantasy games.
Has it? I mean, I could understand you being confused since Final Fantasy characters pop up in...
Yeah, but I wanted to say it was in, like
3. If it popped up in one of the Final Fantasies, I feel like it would have been 3.
Oh no, money was only in Kingdom Hearts, but in the Japanese translation for Kingdom Hearts, it was called Gil.
That makes sense.
They changed the translation in the American version to money. Oh, well. So there might have been I might have played a fan translation of one of the classic NES Final Fantasies
That changed.
that changed it to money. Like the original Final Fantasy 3 that never got translated.
Oh, for the SNES.
Yeah, I guess
Or-
it has now with the remasters, but
Yeah, with the pixel remasters,
there was
it
a point in
has.
time where the 3D one was
Although-
the only one in English.
When we get to it, we're gonna be doing the 3D version. No offense to the pixel remasters at all. I just prefer the DS. I think the DS models are very charming, and I wish all the original games had been redone in that style.
It's definitely a
It's unique. I like it.
It's a preference thing.
Yeah.
Some people think it looks really bad and cheap, but honestly, the low poly models I find charming.
Yeah, that's exactly where I stand with it. I thought it was extremely charming.
Translating their pixel art to a 3D model is always going to be hit or miss for people. But I find it charming. And if I have to play through 3, I'd rather play through it in an art style that I find charming, rather than suffering through 3 with the Phineas. Or, not that the sprite work was bad, but...
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Like, I'm
3
gonna
was
enjoy
bad.
playing 1 and 2 again, when we get to those. But,
And 3 also gave us named characters.
indeed, it was
Which
the
are
first one
canon.
to have a main, named cast.
Even though Square Enix refuses to use the named characters in any of the spin-off games, instead opting to just reference them as Onion Knight.
Well, that's, well, I guess it is Onion Knight for the third cast, isn't it? For the first game, it's Warriors of Light. For the third game, it was the Onion Knights. And then the fourth one was just Cecil.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So,
they only
in
ever
their-
bring
in their
over
spin-off-
Cecil or Kane.
Yeah, and their spin-offs like Dissidia, instead of referring to the named cast, which was considered the canon names for those characters, and like Dissidia, it's just Onion Knight instead of...
Yeah.
I can't even remember what his actual name is now.
It was like Lucas? Or...
No.
no.
I think it started with an R.
Riles. Celebration Cave. And it gives us the wind.
I want to take a look. We'll probably go there next, but I want to take a look at what these
Yeah,
areas
I
are.
want to know what that Chinese dragon looking building is. The Damon's Court.
Now that's a name.
I kind of want to go there first.
What's the... That one doesn't have an element, so we might as well go there first.
I just think it sounds a lot more interesting. Oh! The Knights of
Neath.
Neat! A few days ago, a flan attacked us from behind. We barely survived the encounter,
We've killed so many flan.
so be on the lookout for flan. Remember, your journey is not for yourself alone, but for everyone in your village. Their lives depend on your safe return with Meyer. Well, thank you for the heads up, Soul.
Glad you guys made it over here too.
Unfortunately, for whatever reason, every single time I think of his town, I keep thinking Alabasta, but that's from One Piece.
An easy mistake to make.
Yeah. No, I cannot for the life of me actually remember what his town is called. But every single time I think of it, I remember it starts with an A, and then I go, oh, Alabasta. Wait, no.
Yeah, the protagonist in 3 was Lunith.
Lunis.
Lunith.
Lunette.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
Never
other guy who comes in with them started
underestimate
with an R. And I was like
monster.
Routes or something like that.
So warned an old man, with many caravans under his belt. I was grateful for his counsel, even before I set off. But I have since seen things that surpassed my worst fears. I can only hope he was speaking of this place. If not, what greater horror could possibly await us?
We're going right in the demon's den.
No, it's the Demon's Court.
You right. You right. My bad. Oh, this is some jazzy music. Now this is the first map in which I'll be able to start off with magic right off the bat. Let's go ahead and get a blizzard in there. Very nice. And I'll go ahead and throw a striped apple down there until I can find a cure. That should do me.
My
Alright.
bonus is to inflict damage.
My bonus is to not use physical attacks.
Well, that's great.
Don't worry, I won't use a single one. Because I have those.
Your mage build is really starting to come along.
Ow! These lizards. Is this a Hagen?
Maybe they're demons.
You know, it is the demon court after all.
You just got fire?
I just got fired.
Hey, you're the one with the map, so if I'm going in the wrong direction, you'll have to tell me.
I mean, there's plenty of direction to go.
There's plenty of directions.
We just got here.
360 degrees of them.
I don't have cure yet, so be careful.
Oh, yeah. I don't have anything to use to heal, so...
Whoa! Oh no!
Should probably eat that apple.
Black.
I'm dead.
Oh dear. Oh! My Game Boy just turned off. Oh no!
Well,
Can you pause? That would have been nice. It just randomly turned off. That was rude. Alright. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh! You know what? I'm gonna run. Ah! Well, I'm dead. Well, our trip in the Demon's Court did not go well. I think we went straight to hell.
but not in the good way.
And not in a good way. Is there a good way?
A la Doom.
Yeah, we didn't go in guns blazing. We
That's
went
a
in
good
dead.
trip.
Oh, this guy didn't respawn. Does it keep our progress even if we die?
Consider me shocked.
That doesn't feel right.
These guys are still...
Unfortunately, this guy attacks quicker than I can get a spell. Oh yeah, it also still used the item that I had consumed. So I guess it keeps our progress after death.
There's a cure over there, I think.
Sure is. Okay, cool.
We're in, boys.
Alright. We're in now. Oh yeah, this area is big.
Are you telling me that dungeons get bigger as you go along?
As it turns out, probably.
Is this an RPG?
Yes. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Yep. I'm working on it. Oh! Barely.
A little bit less for comfort.
That was
Is
pretty
this a
thankful.
nightmare? Is this what nightmares look like?
That might be a nightmare. So we have to cast Holy on it first, which I don't think either of us have.
A real problem.
Here's the deal with that. We know what the 4 elements are.
Holy's not one.
Holy's not one of them. But we also know for a fact that there are other elements, because Holy is referenced.
Arrows, or...
And we've seen gravity as well as time magic.
So I don't know where that fits in.
Yeah. Unless that's not considered...
Okay, we have to run. I can't do anything about
Yeah,
this.
we can't do anything with this guy. Unless time, like stop and gravity, are not considered magic.
The problem herein lies is that we can't take magic outside of levels. So...
This is also true.
that
So if
means
it's not
there has
available
to be
here...
Holy here, or we just have to avoid it. Alternatively, maybe that's that white yarn item you got previously.
I mean, possibly.
Maybe that'll grant you holy. I don't know anything about magic. I hit things with stick.
Yeah, this guy attacks quicker than my magic comes off. Which is very irritating.
Maybe for Gil. We'll bait our way on the
ferry. Oh, it's another nightmare. We need to move.
Oh, yep, I am fighting him for no reason.
Cross here. Or
No,
not.
we won't.
I guess we won't.
Oh, they are everywhere.
Yeah, there are nightmares. I think we might not be ready for this area.
Just grabbing around.
Yeah, I think we might just need to go. We're gonna have to figure out a way to deal with that. Maybe we'll find a way in the other place.
This was outside of our range.
Yeah, we were not ready to go to the Devil's Court, so we will leave.
Sorry for bothering you guys.
Our deepest apologies. We will leave promptly. Alright, so instead, we'll go down and head to Celebration Cave.
Which just sounds friendlier.
It very well might be. Well, let's cross our fingers and hope, because if it's
Wind is
not...
strong here. Legend has it that from this cave, each and every gust of wind is born. I wonder why the wind here chills my face. It must have been born just moments ago. Perhaps it will blow across the land, growing warmer with each memory it gathers. The wind then plays its part by carrying those memories everywhere it goes. And once it is finished, here it shall return.
Fair enough. Yeah, there just seems to definitely be a focus on memories in this game. Which I kind of understand, because, like, the general idea was the journey itself.
The only thing you get in life that you keep forever.
Are the memories of the journey. That seems to be the message of the game.
It's very much your, it's not about the destination.
It's
the
about
journey.
what you did there, getting there.
This game isn't just about, getting Meyer. That's what you're doing, that's your objective, but that's not what the game's about.
Right. Thunder! Oh, I thought I was onto something. I was like, what if we cast thunder on these? Those do have a very lovely sound. Well, anyway. Alright, that appears to be locked off for the moment. Woo! Yeah, this dungeon seems a lot more manageable at the moment. Got some, like, bug-looking creatures looking straight, like, out of Pikmin.
Very Pikmin. Oh,
I don't have Cure yet, as a...
oh man.
I think you just used your Phoenix down on accident.
Well, this dungeon's no longer feeling manageable.
Oh, dear. Oh, you didn't use your Phoenix down. Oh, I'm dead. I don't have Phoenix down.
Man.
Well, we are not doing great.
Over the river, it appears to be rather dangerous.
Unless the game expects us to grind at this point. I mean, everything else went pretty smoothly, but at the end of the day, it is an RPG, so it might expect us to go back to previous areas to, complete them, fight their boss again, and, I guess, level up our stats. I mean, I imagine, right, that it definitely respawns the boss, or it gives us a slightly altered version of it.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We can at least check out some of the older dungeons and see.
Well, like I said, the one right next to Skybox Village was, renewed.
Anyway,
So
we're
maybe
not
we should
making
go
any
back
progress in any of the areas here.
No, we're dying instantaneously.
At the very least, we can look into getting materials for the equipment we need.
Yeah, fair, fair.
Which I am going to visit this town.
Fair enough. We could try and pick up plans while we're here. Not that. It was over here. Yeah. Alright, so I already have iron armor. You gave me mithril armor, but we've not picked up any mithril yet, and he sells mithril for 5,000 gil. So I don't think we'll be picking it up anytime soon.
Is there a blacksmith in this town?
There is not. Not from my recollection.
I need to find a blacksmith so I know what materials I need to grab.
Right.
Unless I can see it from this menu.
I don't think there's a way to see it from the menu. And I will try as well. But I am pretty sure you cannot.
It doesn't look like it.
Drop, destroy, cancel. Yep. No way of looking at it from the actual
So
menu.
we'll take a quick glance around, see if we can't find a blacksmith, but my next move will be blacksmith.
In that case, I think we need to head back to...
There's usually been one in every major city.
right. The music here has Monster Hunter vibes. Specifically, Monster Hunter Rise.
Fair.
Okay.
It doesn't appear that buildings are things we can enter in this world.
Oh yeah, the Black Knight came through and fucked over this town, didn't he? Yeah. Alphataria. I gotta remember that name because Our best friend is from there. And he'll be very disappointed if we keep forgetting the name of his hometown. Alphataria.
You guys look like Skylanders. I mean, Skybox Landers. We found the sky already.
Did we?
Pretty sure.
I feel like we would have, because this one's the easiest one to find yet.
We definitely found this guy already. That's crazy.
We just happened to miss
That's insane. At least you have to be checked. Imagine if we didn't actually check. We just
missed
never
out
got
on a
this
good
guy. If we totally got this guy.
Totally got that guy. We did not, in fact, get that guy. Which means there very well could be a blacksmith that we just happened to miss. No. Can we go into this field? Hello, cow.
Hello, man.
I mean, we could go into this field, but for what reason?
I like how if you try to talk to an NPC, then I just start talking to
They're like,
them.
hold on, I'm busy.
Hello. Will you just hold up a minute? I'm in the middle of a
I
conversation.
can't talk to your entire caravan at once, okay?
People aren't able to have a conversation with more than one person.
I'm gonna need you to
Just
slow down, buddy. Okay? Because I can only talk to one person at a time. Yeah, I don't think this town has a blacksmith, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Well, away we go.
Granted, he had some battle plans, so... like I was saying, as far as I'm concerned, I think I already have iron armor. We don't have any mithril. The iron sallet is a helmet for Ukes specifically. So I'll pick up a plan for that. Alright. Yeah, we can head to Alphataria and see about maybe finding a blacksmith there. Specifically because that one. Oh no, that's not close by because we have to cross the river again.
Yeah, pretty much anything. We have to cross the river again.
Yeah. So that means the closest one isn't Alphataria, it is... Jagan? Jagan? Or is that just the name of the port?
Yeah, it's just the name of the port.
I can't remember the town's name. We'll get there eventually.
You agreed to pay for this trip, so...
I did.
50 gil ahead.
I still think that is highway robbery. Can't we get like a season pass? All I'm saying is if we have to leave our villages in search of this mire.
We are making bank on something that is unavoidable.
Yeah. There should be a caravan pass. Like, I understand forcing people who aren't trying to save the livelihood of the people, but...
Yeah, but you don't save his village.
No, you're right.
So maybe he gives free passes.
He gives
to
a free
people
pass to the people.
specifically saving his village.
Maybe.
So we needed to hire a ferryman back at Skybox.
I agree. Alright. Mars Pass. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure there is a blacksmith here.
There should be. There's been one at every major area.
I'm the best blacksmith around, he says. So I don't have any mithril. However, I do have enough to create me a new iron helmet. Consider it equipped.
I have the materials I need for all this, but I don't have the gil.
How much do you need?
Total? For both things?
Sure.
350.
350. Let me see how much I got.
I have 50.
So you need 3.
So I need 300.
Let me see how much money. I have 299.
Let me see if I can sell something.
Yeah,
If you want to drop that.
I will. Pick it up quick. Don't let a thief get to
I
it.
don't know.
That is wild that I had literally just underneath it. That was so rude. Yeah, now with my new changes, I have 34 defense.
At 39.
Ooh, very nice.
What's your strength at?
28. Magic 22.
35. Magic 10. It has not improved at all.
I would imagine not. If I remember correctly, I still need to get gloves. So, I'll need to look up like an accessory for him.
They were selling accessories.
Well, that's where I picked up the white yarn thing as well. Yeah. Rocks, mithril, alloy. So you have warrior weapon for 300 gil. Iron armor, mithril armor, mithril shield. Iron gloves are just for lilities. Mithril gloves are just for lilities.
Yeah, you want the iron sallet.
Well, I already have an iron sallet. That is a helmet. I'm talking about the gloves.
Yeah, I think the sallet is your equivalent of
Of
gloves.
course. Okay. So I already did that.
Yeah, gloves are for lilities, sallets are for ukes, and then belts are for selkies.
Gotcha. Okay, so
And
I-
shields are for clubhouse.
then until we can start getting mithril, I suppose I have the best armor I can get without having accessories. I think that's how that works. I also don't know what bronze is for. Unless
I
that
have
was for
some
the
bronze.
novices.
Yeah, I had some bronze equipment.
Gotcha.
So
That's for the
pretty
novice
sure.
equipment, though.
Yeah, we could probably sell the bronze, honestly.
At this point, probably.
Since we're on iron.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell that real quick. 75 gold a piece. Gil a piece.
A whole 75 money?
Times 3. Okay. So we did that. Let me think.
I want to join a caravan when I grow up.
No, you don't, kid.
You walk into an area and get absolutely decimated.
Well, we definitely have more defense now. But I don't feel any more comfortable going back to those spots. So I say we head back to the, what, Mushroom Forest, I think is what it was called? So you want to know the secret to growing crops, huh? Well, it's all about the soil, right? Soil, yeah, you can't grow nothing without soil. You need water, too. It's best to leave your water by the crystal of light. Water? Yeah, of course. You can't grow nothing without water. Wasn't there something else we're forgetting? Let's see, yeah, what was it? Seeds? Maybe? I need love, right? Yeah, you need love, too.